I just... Oh, sweet! I just have to click on the name. I don't even know why you need horses then. Rounds. Just in case. Nice little town.
Have pity, beautiful lady. I got nothing to eat. I can eat for a day.
Thank you, kind lady. You hear about Jorunda? He was caught stealing gold and now he's in jail. I bet Arnora's beside herself with grief.
I don't know any of these people.
Arnora and Jorunda were once a happy couple, but that's over now. I hear that he took all of their money and stashed it after he committed a robbery. He was gonna skip town on Arnora, but got arrested before making good on his escape. Now she has no money left at all, poor thing. Blessings of anew upon ye.
Ah.
What do you want?
No, Jesus.
Can't you see that I'm upset?
Well, yes, but...
I can't help myself. I'm just a sucker for well-heeled men. That Ola, for example, at the Tap and Tack. He's dreamy. And successful, too. Our affairs are none of your business. I don't know who you are, and you think I'm going to talk to you about my ex-lover? Our affairs are... I was at Olaf's earlier, and I ran into this Dunmer named Raynil Draelis. After a round or two, he told me he was an honest-to-goodness vampire hunter.
Oh, dear.
Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Not only that, but he already found a vampire among us. Apparently, Braden Lyrian was one of those vile creatures, and Raynil slew him. Kind of strange, though. I never figured Braden to be a vampire. He seemed to be such a likable fellow.
Okay.
Good riddance.
What? Okay, well... He's got a nice little house here. That necklace looks nice, too. I guess we'll continue to go to the... What is that called? Okay, I guess... Oh, there it is. I'm facing it.
You're going to have to leave. This is a crime scene, and no one other than ourselves are Raynil. The culprit in this crime has already been dealt with. It's just a matter of wrapping up the details. I'd tell you more, but frankly, I don't know who you are, so I'm not sure that I can trust you with that sort of information.
I'm such a good cat. Come on.
Go ahead.
Okay. I don't think I remember how to do this.
Not funny. Not even a little bit. That's just talk. Well done. No, you do me too much honor. What a waste of time.
What?
So?
Oh, I forgot. Okay, whoops. His face.
Please, I'm embarrassed, but thank you. No, you do me too much honor. Oh, please. What a... Get away from me. That works for me. I suppose there's no harm in telling you what happened. Word is bound to get around Bruma anyway. Turns out that Braden Lyrian is a vampire. Or was. If it wasn't for Rainiel Draelis, we may never have uncovered the truth. Let me explain.
Oh dear.
In the last week or so, we've found 2 bodies stashed in shallow graves outside the city walls. The bodies had puncture wounds on their necks. The bodies were those of some beggars who used to wander the streets looking for handouts. Vampire probably thought no one would miss them. Luckily for us, Rainiel arrived in town. He said he was a vampire hunter, so we asked for his help. He tracked the vampire to this house. When he entered the place around noon, Braden was sleeping. He was able to slay him at that point. Luckily, Braden's wife wasn't home. Poor thing. She didn't even know her husband was infected. We did a follow-up investigation, and it's true that no one recollects seeing Braden out in the daylight. He's only been spotted at night. I'm afraid there's not much more to tell you, so you can see we really don't need any help, but thanks for the offer.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm impressed. It only took him a day to track the vampire down. I guess that's why he does it for a living. I've heard that Arentus Falvius at the chapel can conjure up creatures.
Ew.
Yeah, I've heard of him. Isn't he a soldier or a guardsman in the Imperial City? As far as I know, he was a good man. I never saw this coming. But vampires are masters of deception, so I guess it makes sense.
Thanks, sir.
Feel free to question anyone in town. They shouldn't give you too much trouble.
Perhaps you can help me. I can't believe this is happening. Please, please, I need your help. My husband was no vampire. It's ridiculous. No one will listen to me.
She's kind of old.
Forgive me. I loved my husband dearly, and to lose him this way makes no sense. Anything you can do to help would be wonderful. This is all happening so fast. I came home only just a few hours ago. I found the door open and my Braden dead. Standing over him was a Dunmer. I screamed and ran out into the street. Some city watch were nearby and heard me, I suppose, as they arrived quickly. I heard the Dunmer identify himself as Rainiel Draelis. He said he was a vampire hunter, and that Braden was his mark. The guards seemed to know about Rainiel, and after a search of the house, the body of some beggar was found stashed in our basement. The guards sent for Carius, who is an investigator for crimes here in Bruma. In minutes, Rainiel convinced Carius that Braden was a vampire. Well, of course it does. It was obviously planted here. Why would he stash a body in his own house? That's ridiculous. And another thing. The guards are making a big deal out of no one seeing Braden out in the daylight. Well, of course that's the case. He works at night and has to sleep during the day. Why does that make him a vampire? It's all that Raynal character. I don't trust him. The thing that bothers me the most is that I swear I've seen him before. Of course, he says he's never been here. Look, there isn't much more to say. Please, help me clear my husband's name. I have no idea where he'd be. Just find him and make him tell you the truth. I swear he's a liar. I know I sound desperate, but I know I'm right.
So many things. So many things. Fur boots. Okay. I think I can take this. Oops.
Hello.
Hello.
Excuse me.
Holy moly. Okay. So now... okay, so I have to go back to her. I have to go back and talk to her and try to bribe her. Which money do I have anyway? Ugh.
Can't you see that I... We'll see. For me, you shouldn't have.
Okay.
Where did you get that? That's good. I won't fight you. I doubt it. Where did you get that? That's good. I won't... Don't try. I doubt it.
Jesus.
How nice. It's just what I wanted.
Okay.
I like that a lot. You've got a point. I doubt it. You're good. I suppose I can trust you with this information. After all, if you can help me recover my stolen gold, you may find yourself earning some of it. I know what you've heard, all about Jorunda and his run-in with the town guard. Well, let's just say it isn't exactly all true.
Uh-oh.
I may have let a detail or two leak out to entice someone such as you to assist me. Until you agree to my scheme, I don't want to say more. All I can promise is that you'll be making a lot of money. Are you in or are you out? Smart answer. Here's the deal. Jorunda and I have had a rocky relationship at best. Against my will, I've been dragged all over Cyrodiil helping him commit petty crimes. I wouldn't say we're thieves. I mean, we've stolen things, sure. But we've never stolen that much at one time. Just enough to keep us going. That is until last year. Jorunda started to take risks and began robbing more dangerous targets. Not just lone merchants, mind you. I'm talking about the bigger scores, like estates and tax shipments. I begged him to stop, as I knew that his capers would one day lead to violence. He just threatened to hurt me if I got in his way. I think the gold changed him, I really do. He wasn't the man I met 7 years ago. The few times I tried to say something, he'd strike me or push me away. I began to become frightened of him. Our last score was a tax shipment being delivered to the Imperial City. We robbed it, and in the midst of the chaos, Jorunda killed a guard. I was mortified. We snatched up the gold and holed up in the mountains. He said if I breathed a word of the murder to anyone, he'd kill me. I was terrified of him at this point. 2 days later, the Bruma City Guard traced us to our makeshift campsite. I was off gathering food, but Jorunda was captured. Served him right. When I went back to the site later, the gold was gone. He'd moved it. What I need you to do is go to the Bruma Castle dungeons and speak to him for me. Convince him to tell you where the gold is, and then we split it.
Ugh. Okay.
He's not likely to just come out and tell you, so get creative.
Yeah, with my gold. Okay, so... Gosh, I got a lot of stuff to do in this place. It's crazy for a second town.